Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another This Week on FundMyComic. We had a pretty decent week over the course of the last several days. I know last week we had some new campaigns and some things were going pretty good. We have since had our fourth campaign as of last night break the $10,000 mark. They did that in just a few hours, actually. And I mean, as if we didn't expect Kelsey Shannon to make quite a bit of money on his first night. Did want to cover a few things. We're doing pretty good over here on the site now. We've had 7 different campaigns go to capture and complete. We have 2 campaigns that are in the process of being in their capture. When I say that, what that is those are campaigns that have ended. And so they are tallying up their totals in the system, and some of those campaigns are in the all or nothing campaigns, which means that you have not gotten charged until that time. I did want to go over one quick thing this morning for people so that they understand a couple of the more logistical things about the website. So the way that we do this on the all or nothings, when someone funds and they are in the process of that initial closing, you will be given a pre-authorization charge on your card. So what that does is that goes and it puts a hold on there for the amount that you have backed for, that you've contributed. Now that total is not taken right away. It doesn't finalize initially. So it allows 5 days for changes to be made. So if there is, by chance, your card declines, you do have a chance to rectify that. Like in my instance, I've obviously backed a lot of things on FundMyComic. Pardon me, on FundMyComic, and then we had a campaign that closed out. I think it was Saturday night, so early sometime Sunday morning, like in the middle of the night. The system is doing the pre-authorizations on those things, and my bank flagged it for fraudulent because there was like 3 charges back to back at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I had to let them know that it's FundMyComic, it's good to go. So a quick phone call first thing Sunday morning took care of that. So when it pre-auths, so when it goes back to the next authorization, it's going to go ahead and take that with no problems at all. So that's kind of how that system works. It allows you 5 days to change your funding method with Stripe and all of those kind of things, so that you can make sure that you're not receiving any overdraft fees or anything like that. All right, so we're going to get into some of the things that are going on there, but I want to let you know that we're up to 53 live campaigns on the website right now. We have. Pardon me, I need to take a drink there. My, this voice problem of mine. So we have 80 campaigns that are in the process of being edited right now. And we have one that's been sent for review today. We'll have somebody review that campaign and get that up, hopefully get that up live today. So we've been able to capture, let me see, so far, right now we're raising, that's not what's closed out. What's closed out is quite a bit, like over 120,000, I think. And then right now as of last night, we've raised over $101,000 for people through the site. So they've been able to, people are truly funding their dreams right now. And it's quite an exciting time for us here at FundMyComic to be a part of that. Our admin team, they are doing fantastic, doing amazing work. And I couldn't be happier with all of their efforts. Right now, the traffic is more than acceptable. We are growing every day. We are getting solid amounts of traffic to the site. Right now, over the last 7 days, we've had more than 13,000 views. We've had more than 1.7 thousand new users, which is up 16.6%. And we've had a total number of users with returning IPs of 2.4 thousand. So things are going pretty well and pretty strong there. traffic continues to grow and increase. Pretty excited about all of that. We are getting new users every day. Obviously, last night with Kelsey's campaign launching, we had probably another 100 or two users add in to the site, register into the site. But we are quickly becoming a force for crowdfunding in the indie comics community. Very exciting stuff. So let's go ahead and get to some of the new things we've got going over here. And before we do that, let me go ahead and welcome who we do have watching today. We've got Lion Mill Studio watching. Hail, we got Genuine Comics, Dave Brink watching, and then my partner here with Redshift Comics. Hey all, thanks Luke for all you do. Well, you're absolutely welcome. And thanks for, Todd had to cover for me last night. I was having a migraine, which I'm still dealing with the effects of that today, which is the reason for the dark room. But I had to tap out, and I had to tap him in for kind of the last bit of Kelsey's launch and handling any support questions that came through the email. Little do you know, whenever there's a launch, we are manning the support emails so that we can answer any questions that may roll in. Many times you'll see us in the chats as well, trying to answer any questions that come up. Well, here we go. Here's the some new. Right now, Bronze Star's doing fantastic at 14,000. Now, this is just their FundMyComic total. This is not their total aggregated total, which I'm not sure what, if they're ever going to do that or even what that will be. But I know that 14,000 raised here on this site. Private American is now to $2,700 on this site. Perfect 10, Dave's comic book, broke $2,000, doing quite well. Still 31 days to go. Plenty of time to get this. 41 backers. That is not bad for a second chance campaign. You don't know too many second chance campaigns that actually going to make that, unless you're Mike Barron with his second chance campaign, 76 backers on that one, and $2,700 there. And so, Dave, you should be proud of yourself, doing quite well. Scribbles, this is the one I want to show off today. It made 11,000 last night in its first 14 hours. Has 167 backers. So this is the first offering that Kelsey Shannon has done for himself, really. He's been a contributor to many comics, especially within the Comicsgate community and also just indie comics in general. He's been a veteran of the industry for 30 years, a master storyteller when it comes to sequential storytelling. He is quite talented, and now you get a chance to own some original work from him, things that he's been compiling over the years. These are his sketches and layouts, and pretty much what he calls scribbles, layouts and design work by Kelsey. As you can see, there are a few things in here where he's just kind of loosely kind of creating this world of telling stories through images and some of his layouts. There are very few actual sequential artists. Within indie comics, there's a lot of cover artists, a lot of pinup artists. I suggest getting this book and studying to see kind of where his mind is at. And from what I hear, he may be adding commentary to give some explanation to his thought process. And there is that's Anna the Star Wars girl. Yep. And he's got a t-shirt on there. I'm fugging. He's funny. It's his Jack Show catchphrase. So, yep, we've got that on there. And he is sold out of original art. I know I'm going to try to talk him into putting more up there. And I know as he puts things up there, they will get added. But he's got the book for $30. It's a $200-page book that's going up there for that. And then you can get the t-shirts all the way up to XXX on that one. I know I've got mine as well. It does look like it's a gray t-shirt, by the way. So it doesn't say it on on the thing, but that is his commemorating the first appearance of Kelsey on the Jack Show. So yeah, right now that's what's going. 29 days to go with that. That is an all or nothing. So be advised that you will not get charged until the end of the campaign at the end of 30 days. So you can go ahead and pledge on some of those things and take some time to save up your pennies on those. Now let me see what else is going on here. A lot of still solid movement up the charts and in this area for a lot of people. But we do see that Ariel, or AR13L, the Little Mermaid, is on their way to 11,000, so very close. Be sure to support them. We just finally hit 6,000 here for Ma'am I Am. 78.90 for the Virtue Signal NPC expansion pack. Very nice. We do have 22 days left to go on Ren. Ren is doing quite well. Still about a little over halfway to go for him on that one. Let me see if there's a trailer that you have not seen of something that's new. I do believe. Let's go down here. The Buckler. I tried to get hold of Dillard yesterday. We have some people have trouble backing the Buckler because of the Connect account that's attached to it. So I don't know if it was accidentally changed or what, but we're working on that. We're going to get that figured out. First World is a new book, I believe, as well. So it's a continuous campaign. We'll look at some of these trailers and watch these. The Titan Mouse is doing really good. Is doing really good right now. So very, very happy with that one. So here's what we got. Some new things coming up. This starts on July 4th. So launching on July 4th is Ed Gein, Demon Hunter. So this is a pretty interesting looking book. That my internet's really slow, guys. I'm sorry. And hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear for you. Because it's showing me that I've got an unstable connection. I've got one dot. I've just got the dot. So it is running a little slow. I do apologize. It was better than it not working at all right before the show. We went from, oh, let's go live, to, oh, no internet at all. Which is sometimes happens out here in Amish country. But as you can see, this looks like a black and white book. The art is fantastic with this. It's obviously a horror film, horror comic. I've got film on the brain today, so we're working on a couple of things. This one actually looks really good. I think if you are into the horror genre, then you might be a big fan of this one. So this one goes live on July 4th. You'll want to make sure to mark your calendars for that. Right now, we do not have the favorite ability added into the site. That's quite a big undertaking as far as the coding is concerned. So right now, we are suggesting that you favorite them in your browser so that you can get back to them, save them that way. But we are working on that. Hopefully, at some point this year, we'll implement that. We're trying to implement a few other things first. But again, it all comes down to those tips. Those website tips is what that's what gets us into the new features. That's what's covering those things. So, all right, and yes, Immortal Rising is new, recently launched. Let's go and watch this trailer. The fantastically talented Aaron C. has a great offering here with Immortal Rising. The art in this thing is very captivating. I think it's beautiful. The story seems very interesting to me as well. And he's got a whole list of the characters. He introduces you to the characters here in the description. She looks wicked. Fantastic. Look at this book. It's very nice. Very nice looking book with just the colors, the animation type art to it. I really like it. It really evokes that fantasy feeling, I think. So, Immortal Rising, Knights of Locatus. I'm not saying that right. Dude, check this guy out. Look at that one. That's some sick armor. What a really cool piece. Just all of the artwork in this is just beautiful. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. So that one is live right now. Before I go any further, let's see if we had any new people show up in the chat, and we certainly have. We have Amanda B. Welcome, Amanda B. She highly recommends Ed Jean. That's great. Tree Golem is in the house. Welcome. The Mind of the Squatch. Sure. The Old Migraine Hangover. Yep. Yeah, that's you guys understand that one. And no, I don't drink, so I didn't have anything to do with that. Unfortunately, it's just that standard old migraine hangover, that little sore the next day, a little light sensitive and all that. So something I never got before I was in the hospital, and now just occasionally it'll happen. Kelsey said on the stream last night that he has more original art to put up, so keep an eye out. You definitely do that. His art is so good. And thanks, Red says Todd says I'm coming through just fine. That's great. And Tank Ferret is here. Welcome. Good morning, all of you magnificent bastards. How did you know I was a bastard? How did you know? And let me see, who else do we have? That's it for right now. It's chatting. So let's go ahead and get back into a couple of these newer projects that we've got going. Here's Little Sally. Little Sally Bloody Beginnings. This is a new one. This is an all or nothing. This one starts up on June 30th. So in a couple of days, this one will launch. Let's take a look at that trailer.
Spending my life, digging my trenches, pushing my boulder up my hill. Rain coming down, nothing but dark clouds. Get to the top before it kills. One push forward, then two fall back. My bones are broken and my soul is cracked. Spilling my blood, filling my trenches, pushing my boulder against my will.
Cool music on that one. So this creator started this out as it was like a school project, and so he created this character, and then the stories he had to clean them up because the stories were so horrific. They were too much for school, apparently. And so you could say that this book is too cool for school. But he wound up turning this into a comic book by the request of his classmates. And so now he is doing a lot of, look at this. So here's issue 1 is 21 pages, 25 pages for issue 2, and 34 pages issue 3, Oh, that's a neat cover. And then issue 4 is 22. So another one of those black and white with some red and little splashes of green. Very cool looking kind of horror underground kind of comic. I really enjoy that feel, that like that devil may care kind of attitude. I love it. It's definitely the spirit of indie. I think it is. It's kind of why we do what we do, isn't it? So I like that one. This one launches on the 30th. Be sure to check that one out. Let's go ahead and, let's go to the Explore page and see what we can do here with this. Let's go to Sort By. We're going to be working on a couple of new Sort By categories as well. So that is something that we're going to be adding here. So right now we've got most funded. So you can go to least funded, most funded percentage, the oldest, newest, or featured. We're also going to put there on days to go. So ending soonest is going to be something that we're adding. So newest, let's go to newest, see what's going on with those. Oh, Sector 7 went live. Sector 7's already got a backer. 4 backers, $105. Raised in 18 hours, not bad. Let's keep that going for those guys. They've got a pretty neat book. Another one of those kind of kaiju books. Let's check out that trailer.
Access granted.
We're going to speed this up a little bit. It's a 2-minute trailer. So we're going to go to playback speed. Very cool. Kaijus and space cars. All kinds of fun stuff here. So there's cover A, cover B, cover C. Ooh, I like them all. Wow, look at the line work in this. Holy cow. That's quality art, guys. Geesh, oh Pete. I hope he got paid by the line on that. Holy smokes, that's good. As an artist, I'm not one of those guys that gets intimidated by other artists that are better than me. I actually enjoy looking at their work. I understand, I was told, someone called me the Joe Walsh of comic book art. And I didn't understand what that meant to start with, but I figured it out. I know what it means now. It was a backhanded insult and compliment kind of mixed together, and I love it, and so I embrace it now. So you get trading cards with this. Yeah, look at this. It's very nice. And so their funding goal is $3,700. Very doable. 59 days to go. They've already raised $105. We're gonna have to get these guys on their bacon to talk about their stuff a little bit more. Yeah, they've got some really. Oh, that was Rob Willis. No wonder I was so impressed. It was Rob Willis work. That guy is insane. That guy is so good. Yep, awesome stuff. All right, so that one's new. Sorry guys, I kind of started shopping there a minute. Did you see that? Jeff Potts, welcome. Says I like Joe Walsh. I like that too. Shipmanator. Eric the Guapo is with us. Welcome, buddy. You don't drink. That's why your head hurts. You're dehydrated. Down some water. I do. I drink water. I don't drink the good stuff anymore. It goes against my medications. They won't let me do it. Oh, we've got AU6. That was new. That launched. We covered that last week. They've gotten a backer already on that one. Let me see. Come on, internet load. What else? Oh, this one's new. We didn't look at this one yet. Tibby. So this is like a second chance campaign. This is Tibby and her time traveling psychedelic mushrooms. This is a keep it all. They've only been up for 1 day. I need to let them know something's going on with that image. It's when they loaded it, it didn't work out. So here we go. Tibby's pretty. Tibby's in a bathtub, and I'm guessing she took some mushrooms. And then Tibby gets sucked into this dream world where bubbles cover her naughty bits. And I guess she goes on adventures through the entire comic book with just bubbles covering up the naughty bits. And so they are raising for a little extra on the print run right now. So they have already funded on Kickstarter. They've done very well. Yeah, the video's not loading. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll talk to them today to get that fixed. But they are only needing to raise $23. So I'm pretty sure one of us can take care of that. You get the PDF for $5 on that one. And they have everything as plus shipping, but they're not charging shipping, I don't think. Let me see if it says that somewhere. No, that was another one that's doing that. Yep. That is with trade dress. This is the Virgin cover. Man, that is a nice cover. You can get a mug. So look, guys, we can get this funded for them. A holochrome variant. Oh, that'd be a great cover for holochrome. It looks great. $40. That's not bad. And trifecta. You get all three covers. Get all three covers for $69. Nice. My daughter would be laughing at that one. Nice. I'm sure they did that on purpose. Let me see. What else have we got that is new over here? 10 days. 10 days to go. $1,000 still needed on this one. This is a keep it all. They've been live for 12 days. And they've gotten no action on this one. They've kind of gotten lost in the thing. It's another one of the kind of comics manga style thing here. No video on this one. But it's the, I think we talked about this one a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we've talked about this one already. And then let me see. I think that brings us up to date. Outlaw Nights is currently live and trying to fund as well. And then let me see. Oh, here is a new one that just came out. Let me go ahead and put this one up here. This one is new. And so, raising $3,500. This one starts on August 14th. So that is coming up pretty quick. Let me go ahead and play that video because I like this.
Introducing Discord, Atlanta's newest superhero, from award-winning author C.S. Johnson. With musical powers that enable him to hear the unique song of each individual's soul, Discord has spent the last decade honing his skills and training to take down his father's killer. But Discord isn't just fighting for justice. He's also using his powers to go after human traffickers and put an end to their heinous crimes. Get this 30-page full-color comic today.
30-page full-color comic, Discord. I can tell you that CJ is a very good writer. RJ Warren and myself do a show on Sunday nights where we talk about culture and comics and our faith. So we include all that. Definitely a good looking book. Be sure to go over here and check this out. She was on Kickstarter and did not get to fund over there. So we're going to make sure we're helping her push to get this one funded over here, because this is a great book that definitely needs to get printed and produced out there. So Discord is on its way, guys. So that's FundMyComic. That's what's new this week. Again, you can get that Scribbles. That's a big one. Kelsey Shannon's new book, already at $11,000 in its first day. Wondering how far that one can go. I think it's going to be a battle between Bronze Star and Scribbles on who can get the highest. But we're still pulling for our little mermaid. I'm going to play that trailer just because it kicks butt. Now we know that The Little Mermaid for Disney is pretty much barely going to break even, if at all, and is pretty much box office flop compared to what they needed. But I can pretty much predict that this book is going to be way better than that sorry remake. I mean, come on, the animated films were just perfect. There was no need to remake. This whole live action remake thing is, I just think, ridiculous. You can't do with, a fish's face what you can do with a cartoon face. You just can't do it. It's impossible. Welcome, Oni64 is in the house. It's great to have you here. Oi, oi, oi. Great to have you here. If there are any questions, please let me know. And we can answer those questions. And we've got our Facebook user here again, which I'm pretty sure is the creator of Melvin, is Tim. End of July, Melvin 3 will be live. Let's look up Melvin 3 real quick, because I haven't really shown that one off too much. There it is, Melvin 3. And we've got Rogue the American Dream, which is also going live. July 26th, July 29th. They're 3 days apart. Okay. Ooh, he's got a trailer up. Let's watch that. Excellent, excellent. The art and sequential storytelling for this book have improved so much since Melvin 1. You should be proud of yourself. You should totally be proud of yourself. Timothy Olsen has been working on this for a few years now, and you have just really improved and leveled up with each book. You should totally be proud of yourself. This image, this like melty face image, I love it. It is such a cool, like, it really just kind of evokes what I can expect in the book, I think. It's so neat. Oh, it's so gross. I love it. So my daughter realized that my type of horror and stuff is like body mutilation kind of stuff. I don't get scared by that stuff. I think it's funny. I don't know. I laugh at it for some reason. Because it's always so over the top. I love that over the top stuff. Yeah, so this launches at the end of July. That's coming up. And hopefully, you're only needing $500. Hopefully, you're going to blow that thing out of the water. My friend, I'm pretty excited for you. So that's FundMyComic this week. If there's any questions, please feel free to let me know. And I will be happy to answer those. Again, remember the all or nothings they process in the end. You have all of that time to be able to change your pledges if you need. We will have a new feature coming to the website very soon, very shortly, into the shopping cart. So one of the things that we'll be able to do is right now, currently, you can only add one item to the shopping cart at of each reward. So let's say, for instance, let's just go to Kelsey's and I'll just show off what I'm talking about here. So right now I can add the t-shirt. So I can do that. Yep, I'm at XXX, guys. That's what happens. So I can add the t-shirt and I can add the book. And I can only, if I hit it again, it just takes it away. What we'll be able to do is go in here and increase the quantity of the item that you want. One of the things that's slowing us down is the attributes. So if like it's multiple, we're working on that right now. So it slowed us down just a little bit. It's taking a little longer than expected, but you will be able to increase the number of a single reward that you have in there. Now we are limiting it to 5 so that we don't have people go in and just do hundreds and hundreds or whatever, especially on original arts or sketch cards or things like that. So they will be limited, but you will be able to increase those numbers. We're looking at probably first week of July is when we expect to have that done. Maybe second week of July. They have already started doing the coding. We got them started early, but we do have just a little bit of probably another day's worth of work, but we have them working on some other things in the process with that as well. So that is a new feature that's coming. And then, again, some of the sorting things are coming along. Everyone has been so amazing in this community. I don't like to use the word community often because of kind of the misconceptions. But when it comes to everyone of a same, like mind, working together and focusing on kind of a greater goal together. The FundMyComic has become a community with people. There are new ideas that are being worked on right now, even as we speak. There are Discords that have kind of expanded from our own Discord that we have, which I do want to invite you, if you haven't joined it yet, to come down to the bottom of the page here, and you can hit join the Discord, and just click that, and you'll go right into the Discord to be able to join that. Down here is also our partnerships, so you can look at those, and those are some of the people that we use for printing and different work that we have. Those partnerships are growing. If you have a business and you would like to partner with us in some way for comics, whether it be making banners or helping, if you do metal prints or you are whatever, you can submit to put your information down here, but we have to vet you. So all the businesses that go down here have been heavily vetted by, honestly, myself. And so we don't want anyone to click on one of these links and go to a business that's going to rip them off or give them subpar service. So everything that these businesses have been vetted by myself and other people that are within my circles. So you can guarantee that you're going to get a good product from them or a good service from them. So that's what we've got going on there. Let me see what else. I don't think there's really anything else to cover today, so we can go ahead and get out of here and get back to work. We have lots of work to do, but I do want to thank everyone for being a part of what we're doing here. It's fantastic. It's very neat to see all this happening. Let me see a couple of comments. Let's go ahead and hit those real quick. Timothy, hell yeah, this website keeps leveling up as well. Yeah, we are. I'm pretty excited about it. Jeff Potts says Melvin 3 will be featured on this week's Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. Yes, awesome, very cool. Yep, we will figure it out. Here's the thing, I don't have to figure out the problems because I pay someone to figure out the problem. So all I got to do is I've got to raise the funds. That's my job. I'm a fundraiser at this point. And I tend to raise more funds for the site than I do for my own projects. But it is great because the site is growing and it's looking. I'm pretty excited about our growth. Almost 4 months now. 4 months of being almost 4 months of being up and running, and we've got 4 campaigns over 10K, and we've got the traffic that we're having. Guys, it's just overwhelming. It's so neat. I can't imagine what it's going to be like in a year from now. I think it's going to be just quite a thing to see. Lion Mill says, I don't have any questions, but I can say I'm excited to put my book on FundMyComic as soon as it's done. I'm almost finished my first issue, and I'll put it on the site after I get 3 issues in. Dude, that's exciting. What a goal to work ahead like that. That's some dedication. I'm looking forward to seeing your book, Lion Mill. So, and we will keep up the good work. And here we go at Grey Wolf Graphics, one of our channel members here on Luke Stone Studios. I am planning on doing my Annabelle series through FMC, since my Renfield book will be over 32 pages. Awesome, yeah. Well, even you can do more than 32 pages here. What we're doing, big news, IronAgeDistribution.com. You can actually go there. We have some placeholder stuff up. We're still working on a lot of things, so it's not really public ready yet, but it will be soon. So hopefully this weekend I'll have some more stuff done with that, and I'll have a submission button so people can start submitting we'll have a submission guidelines, and you can start submitting your work. Publishers, we're going to do it by publisher. So that's how everything is going to be submitted through there. So that's how we're doing that. So that's going, and we just registered fundiverse.com. So we are looking at later this year, maybe early next year, once we've proven the success of FundMyComic a little bit more, we will be launching fundiverse.com, which is going to be basically a 3% platform for everybody else. So they'll be able to go on and take advantage of our tools and our resources as far as the features that we're adding in. So basically we're going to create a clone site, but it's just going to be called fundiverse.com. So with a different branding and all that kind of stuff, but it will have all the same features and functionality that FundMyComic does. So pretty excited about that as well. So there you go with that. Yep, 75 pages is fine. You can do as many pages as you want with FundMyComic. It is Iron Age Distribution that requires a 32-page book. So if you want to distribute through there. But our suggestion is that you've already funded a book through FundMyComic, and then you migrate it over to Iron Age Distribution. And if you have a book that's, say, 64 pages or 75 pages, you can add backup stories and extra content and turn that into 3 32-page floppies. So if you have a graphic novel, you can break that up into retail floppies that we can then distribute as we're building out and finding these new avenues and venues for all of you guys to sell your books into. So we're pretty excited about a lot of hard work going on. Oh yeah, and one more thing, we do have a game coming up called FMC Heroes. It's a battle card game. We're going around and we are I'm getting around and sending the information to creators as we start to fill up the deck. So it's going to have 80 original characters from creators in the FundMyComic universe, basically. So you'll be able to battle your character against someone else's character in that. The rules are pretty fun. They're very similar to Pokemon. So that we hope to have a launch date announced today. I'm meeting with my partner on that one. Will from Incel Riot Studios is handling the card layout and the manufacturing of those games, because that's what he does. And then, we'll have that announced today. We've got several people that have already signed up, and we'll announce what those, some of the creators that we are partnering with. And man, I'm telling you, some cool names. It's going to be a real fun venture for us this year with that one. And a large portion of those resources that we make off of that are going to go right back in to help make FundMyComic even better. So there is so pretty exciting stuff. So if you have a character out there, be aware that I may be contacting you. And so it's very simple, very it's not very intensive. It doesn't require a lot of work or effort on your part. So you'll be fine with that. All right. With that, I think we can get out of here. Guys, it's been good seeing you today. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll be back here next Tuesday with another update from my comic. And hopefully, we can announce some even bigger moves and some even more funds raised and even more traffic. So we do appreciate all of your work out there. We are going to have hopefully next week I'll have a link to sign up for the FundMyComic Street Team, in which you will get a free t-shirt and some flyers sent to you so that you can go out and share FundMyComic with your local comic book stores and conventions. So we are working on that link, and like I said, I hope to have a link up by next week. So be looking for next week's announcement on that one as well. So with that, remember, guys, build up more than you tear down. Leave that woodpile higher than you found it. Thanks so much for being a part of this and making it what it is. We are where we're at today because of the fans and the creators that have rallied around FundMyComic, and we will continue to evolve the site to be exactly what you want and what you need for your business and for your fans. Have a great day, and God bless you all.